What is down, everybody? It is your main course, Little Pancake, and welcome back to another tier list video. I am an idiot, as you may know. I just recorded an entire video without my mic turned on. So, this is attempt number 2. And I'm doing a different tier list because if I did the same one, it would just be weird and boring, and I would not make sense. So, we're doing pasta. Everyone loves pasta. Right, you like pasta, I like pasta, we all like pasta. Okay, so we're going to be ranking pasta. First up, tortellini. Tortellini's pretty good, I will say, you know. A nice tortellini every now and then. It's always a good thing to have is tortellini. Not, I would say, like, my favorite thing, tortellini. I wouldn't say that I love it. Probably a B tier, you know. All pasta is good. Alright, next up we have fusilli. I don't know how to pronounce most of these names, but fusilli, it looks like the little twirly ones, right? That you have in like just twirly pastas. Okay, that's what I call them. They're pretty good, I'd say, right? I mean, I like them. They're good in like a pasta salad is what it's used in a lot, so that's nice. It looks good. I enjoy it. I'll throw it A tier, I think. I think A tier is a decent rating for it. Next up we have lasagna. Not a huge fan of lasagna, if I'm being honest. I'm not a big fan of tomato sauces. And lasagna has a lot of tomato sauce in it. I'll eat as lasagna. I like lasagna. Not my favorite, though. We're going to throw it C tier. Next up we have, looks like champanelle. Champanelle. I don't know what this is. Never had it before that I know of. You know, I usually know what I'm eating, but sometimes I don't. I'll admit it. Sometimes I just put stuff in my mouth and I'm like, well, that's good. And I don't ask questions. I don't ask a lot of questions. That's how people get killed. But it looks decent, I'd say. So we're gonna throw it. I don't know. B tier with the tortellini. All right, now we have gemelli. I am not a very good pasta eater, I guess. I don't know. It looks decent. I mean, it's nice and long and kind of twirly. You know, I like long and twirly things. If it's twirly, you might want to see a doctor. Actually. I mean, we'll throw it B tier, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, all right, next up, macaroni. Everybody likes a good macaroni and cheese. We just call these elbows, though. Is that not what the scientific term is? A tier, for sure. Definitely like me some good macaroni. Who doesn't? Conchigli? I don't know. We just call these shells. Stuffed shells? You ever had that? It's pretty good. I'd recommend it. That's the only instant that I've had these. It might be the only thing they're used for. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not Italian. Mario, you know. It's me, Mario. Is that a good representation? I don't know. Probably not. We'll throw it A tier, honestly. I like stuffed shells. They're pretty good. All right, next up we have cavatappi. Cavatappi? I've come to the conclusion I don't know my pasta like I thought I did. Looks pretty good, though, I'd say. I mean, I think it looks decent, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say it looks pretty good? I think it does. This could also be used in like a cheesy type thing. I guess macaroni and cheese only implies that macaroni and cheese. So pasta and cheese is what you would call something that's not just regular macaroni. It's not Velveeta macaroni and cheese. It's Velveeta shells and cheese. Oh my goodness, oh my. So this could make some good cavatappi and cheese, I will say. We'll throw it B tier. All right, next up is orchietti. Looks kind of like just a seashell, to be honest with you. It's got like a weird, hard-looking exoskeleton type outside. I mean, I'd try it, of course. I don't think I've ever had this, but I don't feel like I would like it. I don't know why. I'm going to throw it D tier, just from appearance alone. No taste involved. Now we have angel hair pasta. This is pretty good pasta, I would say. It's very, you know, a little small. I do like small, like the surface area to volume ratio is pretty good in these, I will say. So I think I'm going to throw angel hair A tier. Bucatini. Don't know what this is either. It looks like spaghetti, but spaghetti's over here, so it must be something different. It looks thicker. Looks like it's just like bigger. More diameter. I don't think I would like thicker spaghetti noodles, to be honest with you. I'm going to throw a C tier. Doesn't look too appetizing. All right, now we have risotto. I feel like this is familiar territory. Just kind of looks like rice, but it's big rice in pasta. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But looks decent. I would say it looks pretty good. Like, you just get a spoonful of that and just, you know? I think that'd be pretty good. I would throw it B tier, I think. Alright, now we have pinnin. I do like pin noodles. This is good stuff right here. Get some of these with some, like, Alfredo sauce or some kind of white sauce with chicken. That's pretty good. That's good stuff. That's high quality. I'm gonna throw that A tier. I think it's A tier. I don't think it's quite S tier. Alright, now we have tagliatelle. Looks like linguine, but it's not linguine because linguine's over here. Looks not too bad. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. Looks kind of like bucatini, but flat. I think that's gonna go B tier. Okay, next up we have ganache, whatever you want to call it. I've had this before. Not a fan. This is the one pasta that I don't like. F tier. Not F tier because it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I'm just not a huge fan of the consistency. Kind of like the gummy consistency. Not a huge fan. Alright, next up, spaghetti. That's S tier. I mean, spaghetti noodles has to be an S tier. It's such an iconic noodle. It is the noodle, you know what I mean? Like, when you think of a noodle, you think of spaghetti. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, next up we have rigatoni. Rigatoni, this looks like just big cylinders of spaghetti. I mean, of noodle. Looks pretty good. I'd say that's not a bad thing, I don't think. I think I'm going to throw it C tier. I feel like you'd have to stuff it with something, but because it's like open-ended, you would just fall out, right? The details don't work out for me like I would hope they did, so we're going to throw that C tier. Alright, next up we have farfalle. This is the ribbon noodles. That's what we call them, ribbon noodles. I don't know if that's right or not. Probably also not a scientific term. I'm a fan of these, you know? I like these. I think I'm going to throw them A tier. I think these are pretty good. Next up, linguine. This is what you make Alfredo out of. Alfredo, my favorite pasta. I love me some shrimp, some chicken, some seafood Alfredo, something. I love Alfredo, man. I mean, probably one of the best things I've ever eaten was this seafood Alfredo in, like, Maryland. Dude, that was amazing. So, S tier. Linguine noodles, very, very good. They make Alfredo. I like it. I kind of want to name my kid Linguine. And I'll name my other kid Ravioli. I do like raviolis. I had ravioli the other night. I had lobster ravioli. I don't think there was any real lobster in it, but it tasted alright. Raviolis are it's kind of like a Italian empanada. You know what I mean? It's an Italian dumpling, you know? Or maybe a dumpling is a Chinese ravioli. I don't know. What came first, the ravioli or the dumpling? The world may never know. You know what? I'm going to look that up. Guys, I'm not trying to start a conspiracy theory, but there's no information on the first 3 articles when you type in which came first, the ravioli or the dumpling. I'm not trying to start anything, but I think something might need to be started. I don't know. I think I'm going to throw it A tier. I don't think it's quite S tier. And that's all of them. That's it. This probably is going to be a shorter video, but I'm having a kind of a rough day already because I just forgot to turn my mic on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite pasta is in the comments below. And have a great day, everyone. I'll see y'all later.